Well, so we're leaving that one on there. So we're going to delete. Yes.
Ready?
I don't.
You gotta go to the principal's office.
Same table in office.
Well, at least.
Someone's throwing flags.
Yeah, they're down in the auditorium.
Flag is over your heart.
Yep.
There's no flag.
Put your hand over your heart.
We moved to congratulations.
Stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do we have any citizen questions regarding tonight's agenda? Seeing that there is none, I call this meeting to order at 7:01. Roll call, Trustee Meadows.
Here.
Trustee Myers.
Here.
Trustee Stevens.
Here.
Trustee Stewart.
Here.
Trustee Thomas.
Here.
Trustee Wiley. Here. I, President Garrett, is here. Do we have any excellent education tonight? Do we have any consideration of addition or deletion to tonight's agenda?
Mr. President, I have an addition, a discussion of sale of property for agenda item X 10.E to discuss Superior Township purchasing our 12.04 acres of land at $140,000 plus closing.
All right, you said 10B, Ms. Stewart?
No, 10E.
Yes, ma'am, we're
10E. All right.
So that is discussion of sales of property.
Approval of agenda.
We have some deletions, please, Mr. President. We need to, at this time, delete numbers, the letters 10, B, C, and D, please.
Approval of agenda.
Mr. President, will the Willow Board of Education approve the agenda as amended?
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Board of Education approve the agenda as amended. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes.
Mr. President, I move the Willow Board of Education approve the minutes as presented from the board meeting of May 17, 2012, and the special board meeting of May 24, 2012.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Board of Education approve the minutes as presented from the board meeting of May 17, 2012, and the special board meeting of May 24, 2012. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. We have some acknowledgement before responding tonight.
Yes, Mr. President, we do have one acknowledgement. At this time, I would ask that Mrs. Jenkins address the board.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to say that the Elementary Learning Center was given acknowledgement for raising $300, a little over $300 for the National American Cancer Society. It was like a contest within our buildings. All the classes participated. The person came out and she prepared jars, and the winners had the opportunity to win pizza. And they supported this, and so the kids really were encouraged to do that because they wanted to win the pizza. And they had, she did that like 3 classes, they were able to get pizza, and she had cakes and things for them. But the kids really enjoyed that opportunity to participate and to support the National American Cancer Society. So we just want to acknowledge that. They did a great job.
Thank you. Heard you had a pretty good honors assembly this morning too.
Yes.
All right, do we have any board committee reports tonight? Anybody in collaboration and communication task force?
Greg, would you like to do this then? We had our first meeting that was open to the public, per open meetings on Monday. We brought the new members to speed and got them used to the procedures and how we handle the meetings, and have, talked about and reiterated the points that what we're trying to do has got to be for the children and the students most. And the fact that what we're looking at is a 0 to 20-year program. It's not just a K through 12 anymore. We need to look at the whole community and the education that we provide for them as a district, whether it be, joint or not. And that we are going to continue to roll up our sleeves and get the hard work done, and we're starting to set up subcommittees within the group to start looking at different avenues of work that, we see that needs to be done and how we can better serve our communities.
The first subcommittee is communication. They will be meeting fairly shortly, working on getting that subcommittee together. The two districts and the ISD, ISD is looking for funding to see how we can all contribute a little bit towards having a communications person, so that they're strictly working and talking only about the consolidation. So that's something that's in the works. And I think the task force committee has been talking about that. What people know about is the $10 million that has not really been allocated, that's been in the state for years. And they're trying to pass legislation to figure out how to have that allocated to districts. Again, like I said, through legislation. So we have asked if legislation can be written that in this endeavor of consolidation, we could see, we're hoping to receive 20% of that. That is money that would go for infrastructure of creating a new unified system and helping with this consolidation. And that includes what we have talked about as the committee as a whole, about not being able to do this just between the three, which is the Willow, Ypsilanti, and the ISD, but having a outside facilitator, reputable vendors that we have to pay, but would come in and help us make sure that we are working through the process properly, and so that the process is successful, especially before the vote goes before the people.
And it's also should be understood that the task force, the goal is to have this on the November ballot.
This November ballot?
That's a very aggressive timeline.
Very aggressive.
And also to reiterate that the meetings are open.
Right.
So you can come out, anybody can come out. It's not a formal meeting, it's like a roundtable discussion. If you have anything you want to say, you can say it. All we ask is that when you come in, it stays in, don't go back out, it stays in the four walls. So anybody can come out.
Well, if it's open,
It's open,
you
huh?
can't have it
So,
still
right.
before
Thank
walls.
you.
It's open.
Well,
Yeah, it's open. That's
It's open.
open.
well, okay. I could have phrased that a little bit different, but I'll let it ride with that.
So the next meeting is the